Hey guys, Andrew here from Aloha Quails, and today we're on the other side of the yard, and what we've done is we've cleared this area here. I've been talking about this side of the house for a little while now. I'm going to put a little hydroponic garden over here, and we're also going to put in a kiddie pool garden. So I've had a few of these kiddie pools sitting around. We were using them as brooders for the quails, and we've moved on to using the indoor brooder. So we're gonna go ahead, and what we're gonna do is clear this area, put this kiddie pool down. We're gonna fill it with soil. We bought some pre-made soil blocks that are about 3 cubic feet for each one. So we're gonna fill this up, and then we're gonna try and plant some plants in it and see how well they do. This side of the house gets a lot of sun from around 10, 11 o'clock in the morning all the way through into the evening. So we're gonna go ahead and get those over here. Okay, so once you've got your area that you're going to put it, the first thing you're going to need to do is put some holes in your kiddie pool, and just using a drill, put holes, and all you're going to do is you're just going to cover the bottom of this in plenty of holes. It's going to take about maybe 20, 25 holes in here to have adequate drainage. Being plastic, it's going to be watertight, and if you don't put drainage holes, it's just going to pool water, and then you're going to get root rot and everything else that goes with having too much standing water.
The supervisor is making sure he does the job right.
Okay, so there you go. We've got a whole bunch of holes in here. This is, as I said, just for drainage, so they don't have to be pretty, they don't have to be nice, but they do have to be holes. Okay, so this is the soil blocks that we got. As I said, these are 3. So this is the soil block that we got. It's 3 cubic feet. We think it's going to take maybe 3 of these to fill this little kiddie pool. You know, this was the cheapest sort of garden soil that they can get. Hawaii, we don't really have too many choices. I don't own a truck, so I can't go to sort of one of the centers where they'll let you just take it for free. So this was the next best option for me. And all we're going to do is just fill this up. Very important before you start filling these pools. Obviously, these blocks are heavy. Once you've got 3 of them in there, you're not going to be able to move this pool. So make sure you've got it where you want it. For us, we wanted to make sure that we had enough area to get all the way around it, just so it allows us to reach into it from any direction. So with these compressed blocks, you want to make sure you get in there and you break up all of these big clumps. They try to fit as much soil in these as possible so it all becomes compressed. So I'm just going to get in here, mix this all up, grab another bag and add that to it. So before we add this second bag of soil, we just went and added in some shake and feed. It's just an all-round plant feeder. These cheaper soils tend to just have a lot of organic material. They're kind of sort of commercially produced, so it's fast breakdown. They're trying to get as much product through the door as possible, so it's not as nutrient rich as homemade compost will be. Most of the time this comes just from tree trimmings, stuff that people take to the city dumps and give away for free. So we just add this in. We do it with our other garden beds as well. Especially being a container pot, you're not going to get the sort of breakdown from worms and stuff like that you'd normally get. You can sort of add additives to this. We just choose to do a shake and feed because it's cheap and it works. So before we add this second bag of soil, we just went and added in some shake and feed. It's just an all-round plant feeder. These cheaper soils tend to just have a lot of organic material. They're kind of sort of commercially produced, so it's fast breakdown. They're trying to get as much product through the door as possible, so it's not as nutrient rich as homemade compost will be. Most of the time this comes just from tree trimmings, stuff that people take to the city dumps and give away for free. So we just add this in. We do it with our other garden beds as well. Especially being a container pot, you're not going to get the sort of breakdown from worms and stuff like that you'd normally get. You can sort of add additives to this. We just choose to do the shake and feed because it's cheap and it works. So again, it's just a matter of adding these blocks in. This is our second bag, and I think it's probably going to fill this little pool up. I actually thought we had a 4-foot pool and not a 3-foot pool. So the 4-foot one, I worked it out that it would take 3 bags at least to fill it up. This one's going to be full with 2 bags. And we're going to plant in here whatever my wife says that we're going to plant. So yeah, in this small little garden, we're going to do some seed planting in here. What are we going to plant?
Beets. I know beets. They have some.
I think you said carrot seeds, right?
Oh yeah, and carrots.
We're going to try to do some carrots in here. Maybe a tomato or a pepper plant up here at the back?
Peppers, 2 peppers, bell peppers.
Bell pepper, there you go. So again, yeah, it's just a matter of mixing this in. You can see how ashy sort of this compost is. We're just going to break it down. Okay, so this pool was a little bit smaller than we thought it was. It only took 2 bags, so this is a 3-foot pool and it holds 6 cubic feet of dirt. So these bags I think were about $9 each, so this is about $18 worth of dirt in a $5 kiddie pool. So we've got a nice sized planter here for less than $25. This is a nice sized little garden. Mel really wanted to try and grow some carrots this year. So we're gonna go wet this down, it'll settle all this soil, and then we'll go over and we'll plant it. So we're just gonna wet this all down. And as I said, as you can see how it's kind of leveling off a little bit.
Okay guys, so I've planted my seeds and I have my 2 bell peppers that I got from the store already grown. I never have success with bell peppers. That's why I don't start them from seed. I don't even have success with them from the store. So we're crossing our fingers that this works. And then I planted beets. This tall top early wonder beet. And I planted them around from like there in a circle like that. And I stopped here. And then I planted these Parisian carrots. So I have this 4-pack, but this I'm gonna try this one this time. And after these grow, then I'm gonna move on to this and then that. Okay? So those ones are here, here, and here.
So kind of like a smiley face.
Yeah. Because, you know, we're happy gardeners. So anyway, so that's, we're going to cross our fingers. So it says here the beets should sprout in 8 to 10 days. And the carrots should sprout in 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay guys, so that's just a real quick how-to on how we did our pool garden. Real simple. It's a kiddie pool. You drill some holes, you add your soil, and then you add your plants and you sit back, relax, and let nature do its thing. So we've got some bell peppers, some carrots, and some beets in here. And I'll give you a video update on this every couple of weeks or so and show you how it's going. And if this works, we might add another one of these. We're very lucky in Hawaii that we can plant pretty much whenever we want because we don't really have seasons other than the fact that one is hurricane season and one is not hurricane season. Speaking of hurricane season, that's coming up. I'll give you some videos on how we get prepared for hurricane season coming up. And if you guys have any questions about our kiddie pool garden, don't forget, leave it in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to follow along as we do our thing here in Hawaii.